Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now today I know I look extra regal and that is because today I have partnered with All Things Hair and I'm going to be showing you how to create this beautiful wedding hairstyle and also some wedding makeup and then 3 different wedding outfits that you could wear if you are going to a wedding or even if you're in a wedding. I have actually gone to quite a few weddings this last year and I don't know about you, but I tend to freak out right before a wedding, like what am I gonna wear? What's appropriate to wear? All of these outfits are outfits that I've actually worn to weddings that I've gone to this year, so they are wedding tested and approved. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and without any more chatting, let's hop right in. All right, so I'm starting off with hair that is actually air dried because I washed my hair last night, and I washed my hair with the Suave Professionals Honey Infusion Strengthening Shampoo and Conditioner. Not only does this leave your hair smelling amazing and feeling super soft, but it also helps to protect against damage and leaves your hair strong. After I washed my hair, I applied the Tresemme Tray 2 Extra Firm Control Mousse. This humidity and frizz resistant formula feels light, but it's strong enough to control hair and give it body and bounce. All right, so I started off by curling my hair, but because we're going to be pulling our hair up, I really did it like super haphazardly. I didn't hold it in long. I just wanted like a little bit of a different texture than what my hair naturally had, especially because when I started it, I wasn't fully sure how it was going to turn out. To be honest, I never know how my hair is going to turn out when I do it. I just feel like it's always safe for me to have some texture to my hair when I'm styling it. So once I textured my hair, I started at the front of my head and I basically did the equivalent of like a twisted French braid because I twisted my hair back, but as the twist went backwards, I basically just pulled more hair as it went. So that's how you get that kind of crown twist. And then once I got to the other side, I literally wrapped my hair in a circle in a messy bun. And I thought I was going to use a hair tie to secure it, but I ended up using a bunch of bobby pins. So I literally just held the hair where I wanted and then pinned it all into place. Then I took the front of my hair near my bangs and I also pinned that hair back as well. And once everything was pinned in place, I decided to use this handy dandy hair accessory and I used that to just add a little more oomph to my bun. Now I'm going to set my coif with the Nexus Comb Through Finishing Mist, and this hairspray gives a long-lasting hold, but it still leaves your hair feeling touchable, and it also tames any frizz that you might have in your hair while giving your hair a natural bounce and hold. I obviously won't need the bounce right now, but it's there if you need it if you were wearing that kind of hairstyle. I always use hairspray when I'm pulling my hair up. It's a necessity for me. So once my hair was sprayed, my look was complete. Alright, so I started off by using my handy dandy Tarte foundation. This has been my go-to foundation for such a long time, although I will say recently I have been trying out a different foundation that I will tell you guys about soon. And then I used my Anastasia foundation stick, and I like this foundation stick because it's a little lighter than my other foundation, and then I can draw that like light reflecting mask on my face, and I really have been going for this look a lot lately. And then I took a darker concealer to cover up my acne scarring and any like active pimples that I have on my face at this moment in time, and I just dotted that all over my face, and then I used my wet beauty blender to just blend everything into my skin, and then I set my face with my Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray. This stuff is amazing and really helps your makeup stay longer. And then I used my Smashbox, I think it's called like a photo finish powder. Side note, I actually decided I'm not a huge fan of this, but this is what I used. And then I used my Lemonade concealer eyeshadow prep situation on my eyes to get them ready for eyeshadow, and I let that sit while I moved on to bronzer. Now, I have become obsessed again recently with the Hoola Benefit bronzer. I would say that it's my all-time favorite bronzer. It's just really natural looking and I just love the color. And then I used my current favorite blush called California by Benefit, and I think it's really pretty, especially for a wedding, and it's just got this soft, like natural glow to it. So then I moved on to my brows, and I outlined my brows with my Anastasia pencil. You know the drill, you've probably seen me do this a million times. And then I used the Anastasia powder. Is it Anastasia or Anastasia? I like legitimately don't know. Let me know. And once I filled them in, I used a concealer brush with a little bit of foundation on it to outline my brows, just to make my brows look extra clean and make them pop. I think it always takes my brows over the top to outline them, And once I outlined them, I used my two Benefit brow products, Gimme Brow and then Ready Set Brow, to set my brows. So many brow products. Speaking of handy dandy tried and true products, this is my Tartelette palette, and these are all matte shades. And I used that palette, and then I actually used one color from this Naked palette. And I decided to go the route of doing like a plummy eye color, so I didn't want to use any eyeliner, and I just put a light purple on my lid, and then I kind of went with darker purples on the outside, and I just kept building them up with the different purples from the palette till I felt like it had like an ombre purple sunset. And then the only color I used from the Urban Decay palette was the golden shimmery color on the left to give it even more of a sunset vibe on the inner corner of my eyes. After that, I used my CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara all over my eyelashes, like so. I love this mascara. It has literally been a favorite of mine for years because it really does fight against the clumps. Then, if you didn't already know this, I actually have a line of lashes with 3 other YouTubers at Walgreens, and this is my daytime pair that I designed with Eyelure called Flirty Feline. And so I think this pair is so beautiful for a wedding, so I applied that pair. Then I used my Pixie Aspen Ovard collab highlighter and applied it to the high points of my cheek bones, and then I used a wet beauty blender to dab the highlighter into my skin so it looks more like it was glowing from within. Then I used my Mint Juleps lip scrub from Lush to scrub down my lips. And then I used this really pretty peachy liquid lipstick from The Balm. Totally different look for me, and at first I was kind of freaking out about it. I was like, does this look weird on me? But now I really like it, and I think it's perfect for a wedding. So this is what the makeup looks like, and I think it came out super soft and pretty, and the hair looks very delicate and just wedding appropriate. And this is look number 1. I got this dress from Free People about 2 years ago, and I think it's just so beautiful, and it's the perfect combination, I think, of laid back, but also very elegant. And here's another shot of my makeup and my hairstyle, a little more up close. And that is look number 1. Now, dress number 2, I actually don't remember where I got this dress from, but I think it's really pretty because I think it's a good, appropriate length. I love floral print. I think floral print is always a great option for a wedding because it's delicate and just soft, and I think this dress is just really pretty. And last but not least, I know a lot of people have debates over whether you can wear black to a wedding. I think you could totally wear black to a wedding. My bridesmaids actually all wore black for my wedding, and this dress I think is such a great length, and the top is honestly my favorite part. I think it's so flattering. So a little black dress, and then of course my pair of teaks. I'm obsessed with teaks. They're the best flats ever. Makes my third outfit. If you end up recreating this hairstyle for yourself, be sure to take a picture and tag me because I love seeing when you guys actually make things. It makes the internet and YouTube even more tangible. So tag me in the picture, use the hashtag allthingshair, and if you want more hair inspiration, you can go to allthingshair.com, and I've done more hair looks on that site, and there's a lot of other hairstyles you can try out. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I will see you back here very soon. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and that is all. All right, bye guys.